Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Of late, it is not uncommon for people to have a bank account. Almost every one of us is having one. But the more important thing is we should know how to protect it. It contains the hard earned money. Maybe you are a salaried person or a retired person, student, homemaker. Every one of us value every rupee of ours. So we need to find out as to how well we should protect it. One of the recent incidents reported by my friend has triggered these thoughts in me. One of my friends called a few days back and said that his son has been cyber attacked. When I asked him to explain, he brought his son before me and he explained that, Uncle, I don't know what happened. Previous day evening, I received a message from traffic police saying that I have violated a traffic signal and sent a challan saying that it has to be paid immediately. And I immediately wanted to pay. So I clicked on the link the message had, which started downloading some application. And when I clicked on that application, it asked me all the details like my name, age, everything. Then, when it asked for my Aadhaar card, I was a bit suspicious about it and immediately stopped giving any inputs. After that, I deleted the app also. Immediately went to my bank account and saw there is no transaction, nothing. But late that night, some transactions happened. The next day morning, when I woke up, I saw that the amount of rupees 95,000 has been debited from my account. Then, when I checked my mobile banking account, I started getting a series of messages asking for OTP, this, that, and all. And immediately, some 10,000, 5,000, 4,000, total amount of about 1.27 lakhs have been taken from my account. Now, the balance stands at 10 rupees. I'm not sure. I have not shared any of my OTP, my profile, or anything. Then I realized that it is the link that he has clicked is the culprit. Obviously, the link, when he clicked, has downloaded a file, which he also confirmed. The file is an APK file that is called Android Package Kit file, which normally downloads a malicious file into your device, which will start transmitting all your data to the criminals. On APK file fraud, I have done a detailed video even more than a year back. The link for that video is given in the description of that video. Please have a look at it and get yourself educated. So obviously, he has fallen a prey for a phishing fraud which has happened through an APK file. When you have a bank account, you must know as to how to protect it. So let us have a look at what are the key points that we can adapt. First of all, you may be a salaried person, you may be a student, a homemaker, a pensioner, a retired person, or an investment person, anyone. You must be receiving periodical credits into your account. Mark that account as a main account. Do not expose that account for any of your online transactions. So, what is to be done for supposing I want to make a purchase, online purchase? I order some Swiggy, I order some pharmaceutical materials. What to do? So, preferably open another account in a different bank. Don't open the account in the same bank because they will be connected by the same customer ID. So open an account in a different bank. Nowadays, even zero balance accounts are being allowed to be opened. Open that. Have a minimum balance in that. Supposing say 2,000 rupees for any emergency purposes, so that you can use that account to make all your online transactions, e-commerce transactions, payments, etc. So that your main balance is protected. That is one thing we need to be very, very careful. Never expose your main account wherein you are getting your periodical credit. It could be salary, pension, deposit interest, whatever it is. That is one. Another one. Supposing you have opened a secondary account. Now, how to protect it? That is the most important thing. You can access that secondary account by any three means. Number one, you can directly go to the bank and start transacting. Nowadays, Not many of us are doing that. So the next best thing will be I will be recommending an internet banking account. You access your account through internet banking from the safe confines of your home using your own Wi-Fi network and do it. So in that internet banking account, you can set a limit. You can set, say, I want to from one bank to another through NEFT or IMPS. How much maximum can I transfer? You can set a limit. Similarly, you can say that online transaction for purchases, what is the limit? Then you can set the overall transaction limit. If you say that for NEFT, I have about say 4,000 rupees. For online transaction, I have 2,000 rupees. You can say that my maximum limit is going to be say 6,000, 8,000, whatever it is. Beyond that, it will not allow. This is the best method to do it. Let us see how this is being done. Let us take an example of how we can set the limit in an Indian Overseas Bank internet banking. If you go into the accounts and edit profile, you have a change daily limit here. If you click on this, I set some dummy limits here. You can see here within the bank I can have a maximum. This is the daily limit. I can do a maximum of 3,000 rupees as transfer, and NEFT I can do at 2,000 rupees. RTGS I don't want to do it. E-commerce 1,000. So the total I have set the limit as 6,000 only. More than that, if I attempt, the application will not allow. Supposing I go for a big shopping. Okay, so in that case, I want to make a say an e-commerce transaction of say 50,000 rupees. I can change it here. Then accordingly, I can make the maximum limit also accordingly. Okay, say I'll just say maximum is 60,000 rupees. I can set it. When once you set this and submit it, it will be asking for a OTP, which will be coming in your registered mobile. After I enter OTP, the daily limit has been updated successfully. If you see here, go and see here, what is the daily limit? See, I have changed it here. So if anytime I want, I can change it and reset it. This is the best method of protecting your account from misuse. In fact, I experimented with a few more banks also. In Axis Bank, you can see on the screen, you are displayed what is the current overall limit, what is the fund transfer limit, and online payment limit, and there is a button to set the new limit also. HDFC Bank has specified a limit, and also they have been extra careful with seniors, and they have set a different limit for people above 70 years of age. One important thing I noticed with one of the bank is that there is a control center in which gives you in one shot all the facilities that if the customer is in distress can resort to. That is how to block a credit card, how to change the credit card pin, block the debit card. I think in case you are going to use a internet banking, you need to be on top of all these things. So it is essential that the customer has a grasp on all these facilities provided by the bank themselves. Next one, the other method people are using is using a mobile banking. In my opinion, it is very, very dangerous. My personal opinion, not many will agree. Unless you are very comfortable with the operating the device as well as the banking app, I would suggest please do not resort to use of the mobile banking app. Instead, use only an internet banking operation. Okay, if you still want to have mobile banking app, these are the things that you need to be very, very carefully following. Number one, you have to install an antivirus app, whatever it is. You are using the device for accessing your bank account, and also you are browsing other websites. You do not know from where some malware could get downloaded into your mobile, and it will start transmitting all your user ID, password, everything onto that. If you have installed a antivirus software, that will definitely prevent any malicious software getting downloaded into that. So if you want to use a mobile banking app, please install an antivirus software. So that is the first precaution you have to take. The next point, you have to download any app only from the authorized places like your Play Store or App Store. Don't just like that download it from the web. It will have always some malicious content getting downloaded into it. And most importantly, do not click on any link on any messages or emails or whatever is coming to you. Please avoid clicking on that. Whoever may be the sender may be known to you because his device could have been infected. Open the Bluetooth only when you require. Otherwise, keep the Bluetooth off state. Then, mobile banking, do not do it from any unknown or insecure Wi-Fi connections, particularly when you are connected to Wi-Fi to an airport or railway stations or hotels, mall, any place, exhibition, all these places, you are immediately tempted. Use our free Wi-Fi. Please do not use that. It is not safe. In case you want to do a banking transaction, come to a safe place and do an internet banking transaction. Okay, and wherever possible in mobile banking also, you can set limits. In my opinion, do not use mobile banking app at all in case you still want to use it. These are the essential points that you need to know. In general, what you should do is that when once you are going to an e-commerce site and make a purchase, it will be asking, do you want to store your details, say of your card or of your banking credentials, etc. Please do not do that. Do not store anything on any site. Okay. And to the extent possible, avoid auto debits or standing instructions. I'm sure we are all capable of keeping reminders. Nowadays, we have got a lot of facilities like your Google Calendar, reminder. So many things are there. I don't want somebody to do some auto debit from my account and then send it. I think we can afford to spend few minutes to do that instead of losing our hard-earned money. So please avoid giving that. And if you get a message at any time, at the dead of night, please wake up and see what the message is. A mobile message is an alert to you that some banking transaction is happening. It could be with your approval or it could be without your approval. So you need to check that. And if it is done without your approval, you have actions to take immediately where you cannot afford to lose time. You cannot get up the next morning and then lodge a complaint, by which time all the money would have gone. Then, whichever device you could be using, it could be a laptop or a mobile, iPad, please keep the software updated because periodically, software patches are being released to address the latest threats. It is very important you have to do that. In spite of taking all these precautions, if you still become a cyber victim, you should know how to report the incident to the cybercrime police as well as to the authorities concerned. Please note that the time is the essence here. The moment an incident happens, you have to report the matter to the cybercrime police, and if it is a financial transaction to the concerned bank, etc. The earliest you do, the greater the chances that your lost amount could be recovered and restored to you. There are clear circulars from the Reserve Bank of India stating that in case you have not shared anything like your OTP or your user ID or password, and still if you have lost money, the banks shall give the amount to you within a specified period of time. So if you are not at fault, you don't need to worry about it. But the most important thing is you need to report the matter. I have done a detailed video on how to lodge a cybercrime complaint. The link for that video is given in the description of this video. Please go through it. Please note that it is very important that we need to protect our money in the bank. Now, the bank alone is not responsible for your money, but you are also responsible because previously we could access our money only by going to the bank. Now, from anywhere, any part of the world, we can access. So, equally, we have responsibility. This channel is dedicated exclusively for creating cyber awareness for common man. In case you want to be updated of such crimes and how to stay alert, please subscribe to this channel so that I keep sending periodical videos and you don't miss any of these. Please stay safe, cyber safe.